Women are desperate.
Do you think?
Hell yeah. Women are desperate. Especially when you after the age of 30. It's like, yes.
Desperate. That's an interesting
Listen,
thing.
I know women, that are putting up with bullshit all in the name of to say I have a man.
Absolutely. It's what we see in these videos every day. Women over 30, desperate because of their loneliness. The wall doesn't forgive, and that's exactly what we're going to see today. Dating in your 30s sucks. Women over 30 hit the wall. But before we get started, hit the like button and leave us a comment. Let's get into it.
I need to vent about something in a safe space. This is something I experienced while dating as a single mom of 3 in San Diego. And the more I think about it, the more I just feel so disrespected and so hot and bothered and so icked out that I think if this happens anymore, it's going to be like an immediate no deal breaker because it fills me with rage. So I have 3 kids, 3 young kids. I've thought a lot about my pregnancies, my children, the children spacing, everything, the toll on my body, and I decided that I'm done having kids. I'm open to stepkids, but I do not want more kids of my own. I'm very upfront with this when I'm dating men. I put this on any dating profiles that I have. I talk about it early into a dating situation if I feel like this person is sort of marriage material. And anytime that a man says, "Are you sure about that?" or "I think we can have one more," or "You space your kids out 2.5 years apart, time to get pregnant," or like, "Well, what about having a little version of me?" or like any amount of pressure that's not like, "Oh, I totally respect that, I completely understand that," is actually such a massive ick, because it just further illustrates to me that men think that what they want is more important than I want, that what I'm going to change my mind to center you, a stranger who I just met. They have no awareness on what it is like to actually be pregnant, to have a baby, the emotional disruptions, the physical pain that we are in, the disruptions to our lives, like how massive of sacrifice this is. What, do they not care that I already have 3 kids? So them wanting a biological child is somehow more important than my body, my health, the fact that I already have 3 kids. It's just, it's a way that they like immediately center themselves rather than saying something like, "I hear you, you have 3 kids, you love them so much, they're so fun to be with. 3 is all you care to have right now or forever. I respect that. I want kids, so I'm going to bow out." That's understanding me. That's seeing me. That's taking no for an answer. But to already that early on be pushing me on a boundary that I made so clear, it's like, do you not understand consent? Do you not understand the concept of no means no? And do you understand how literally traumatizing it can be for some people to go through like a newborn stage, a postpartum stage, a pregnancy stage? Like, it is wonderful. It is a miracle. It is a blessing. It is so incredible. I'm so lucky and so grateful that I got to do it 3 times. But mommy is done. Mommy is so effing done. So F-U-C-K-I-N-G done. D-O-N-E! Exclamation point done. You have the audacity in this restaurant or on this FaceTime call to center yourself and try to change my mind. Try again. Try again. Not today. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
No one wants to hear this, but nobody wants to date a woman in her 30s. If you haven't settled down by the time you're in your 30s, just give it up. No one wants an emotionally intelligent, self-aware, secure woman who only wants a man for his character.
What is the minimum yearly income to be your future husband?
I said 6 figures. I said ideally 90,000.
Next.
I know I wrote $1 million, but I'm minimum 500,000.
You wrote 1 million.
I did. I said, but I'm minimum would be 500,000.
You're so generous there, very generous. You'll accept 500, half a mil.
My boyfriend makes $10,000 a year, CAD, because he's a farmer.
W.
The minimum would be just like a livable income, like 70, 80K
Okay, next.
average.
I'm going to come to you. 1 million, you wrote.
I personally have a very expensive living style. So
What do you mean?
I mean, I like the finer things in life. I like the nice homes. I like the nice cars. And obviously I can provide that for myself if I really wanted to.
Can
but
you?
if yeah, absolutely. But if
much do you
I
make?
want, I don't want to talk about how much I make.
Do you make $1 million?
I mean, no. That's why I'm looking for a man to do that.
Why do you deserve the luxury lifestyle?
I mean, a woman that can provide everything for her man deserves to be taken care of.
What does that mean, provide everything for her man?
I'm very old school. I submit, I obey, I cook, I clean.
Bare minimum.
I don't think that's the bare minimum.
Stop it. Get some help.
Okay, the only people that are preaching that women essentially expire after the age of 30 are typically men that fit into one of these two boxes. Well, and also women who have been brainwashed by these two kinds of men. But, you know, internalized misogyny, internalized patriarchy, all the things. But it's men who, one, have either just been rejected by a lot of women, and instead of looking in the mirror and asking themselves, like, why do women keep rejecting me? Maybe I should better myself and become more of a man of value to these kinds of women. They are just getting mad at women and then trying to turn it around on them. Or it is men who are not actually interested in having a real equal partner to be in a relationship with. They are not interested in women who have figured themselves out, who know what they want, who know what they need, who can stand on their own 2 feet and actually require a man to add value to their lives. And so they feel more comfortable dating younger women who can't stand on their own 2 feet quite yet, who don't really know themselves yet, because they have more power in these kinds of dynamics. And obviously this is a case-by-case basis, but when it's a pattern, you know, the truth is getting older is a fucking blessing, and it is a hot girl trait. It is a gift, and it is not something that means your worth is deteriorating. It doesn't mean that you've been ran through, and the only people saying that are people that are threatened.
You really have to hear the kind of things women on the Blue app say. They claim they deserve a man making $500,000 a year. Do you realize that's less than 1% of men? And that man, when it comes to choosing a wife, is going to pick a woman who's selling her dignity for $4.95 a month? Give me a break. That single mom says that man is selfish, yet she expects him to support her and her 3 kids from another man for free, without getting anything in return, nothing but problems. Dating a woman with 1 child is hard, but manageable, because maybe she'll give you 1 or 2 children of your own. But 3? To take that on, you'd have to be the Lord's greatest warrior, and trust me, I don't want that job. Finally, women in their 30s need to understand that this is the age when men can finally choose. And if a man wants to start a family, he isn't going to look for an older woman. He's going to look for a beautiful 23-year-old who can give him healthy children. Because women in their 20s and women in their 30s are looking for the same things in a man. The only difference is that now, as a man, you get to choose. That's the great thing about being a man.
I am so fucking annoyed right now. Like, I'm literally going to out every single man that I have been in contact with over the past God knows how many months. I'm going to drop fucking screenshots after screenshots, because the way they move is not okay. Talk about wasting my fucking time again. Like, seriously now, is there any genuine men out there? Please, like, where are the genuine guys? Because why am I given the fucking shit, the shit men every fucking time? My point is proven every fucking time. What a waste of my time right now. I am absolutely fuming. Like, these men need to be outed. They are not trustworthy. They do not deserve to be in relationships, because the way that they fucking move is unhinged. No woman on this earth should go with these men at all. I think I need to put out a huge fucking thing. Stay clear of these men. You will be wasting your time. These are not relationship material. Holy fucking shit. I cannot believe this is fucking happening again. Guys, it's getting fucking serious out there now. Like, it's too much.
I just need a rant about dating in your 30s. So recently, I'm trying to get back into the dating scene, but what I'm dealing with is like needing help to book something. Like, you're a full grown man. I'm sure you know how to book something. I'm being followed, unfollowed, matched, unmatched. like playing games. I'm like, what is this? And then like messaging with no intention of actually catching up. It's just like I've just all of a sudden got a pen pal. Guys, what the fuck? Like, seriously, I'm all about giving guys a chance and all the things. Like, I'm really ready to date, but this is just actually a headache. And I remember now why I didn't go on a date for like 2 years.
The men at this age, they're all looking for marriage, right? Like men, obviously marriage benefits the man. So like they want it. They want a long-term relationship. They want a wife, blah, blah, blah. I don't want a husband. I don't want to be a wife. I just want to be romanced. Okay, is that so much to ask for? The end goal for me and the men at this age are so different. A way for me to just be like on the first date, hey, so like I don't want to be your wife, but if you want to have fun and like, you know, romance me, I'm down. Does this sound a little bit like I'm just here for like fun and flirting? Yes.
And then they say men are the desperate ones. Look, once a woman turns 30, she starts noticing that her beauty is fading. And if she wasn't especially attractive to begin with, she starts seeing the effects even sooner. That leads many of these women to desperately look for a man, and every date comes with an agenda. It's like they're firing their last bullet. Every date is spent hoping this is the man who will put a ring on their finger. Every conversation has to move fast. They're hitting the wall, and they know they need one last big win to land the beta provider, the man who will give them the ring and their financial retirement. But men aren't buying into that anymore. As for the last woman, I think she's right. She knows she's hit the wall, and she accepts going on dates just for fun. Personally, I don't think any man has a problem with that. Isn't that right, gentlemen?
Women.
This is a message for the single girlies in their 30s. I have something that you absolutely have to hear, and this is coming from someone that met my husband at 35. I got married at 38 and just had my first baby at 39. So I get it. It is rough out there, and this is what you need to hear. I just got off the phone with my younger brother, who is 37. He lives here in Austin. I asked him, what are you up to tonight? It's a Thursday. And he said that he has 2 of his guy friends coming to his apartment, and together they're going to practice a new recipe because one of these guys met a girl online dating and wants to make this recipe for her. And so they're all going to make it together and make sure it's good enough. Are you kidding? Like, how wholesome and amazing and sweet. And I just couldn't help but share this because I know how it feels to think like all the good guys are gone. And these are 3 guys in their mid to late 30s that have great jobs. They are single, never been married, no kids, and they are looking for their wives. They are looking for their soulmates. They want to have families. And I just had to share this because I remember that feeling of there are no good guys left. They've all been married in their late 20s and it's too late for us. And it is not too late. So if you are seeing this, don't give up hope. I know for sure there are 3 amazing, attractive, successful men in Austin that are looking for single gals in their 30s. So don't give up.
I just need to vent because why am I always the second option? Every single time, I swear. I'm always the backup option. I'm always the option until a different option comes around. And I get it. I have a complicated life. I'm headstrong. I have 3 kids. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a single mom with 2 baby daddies. I understand all of that. It's not an easy situation. And the ones that I, want to give me a chance, they just treat me like shit. And then the ones that I'm not interested at all, those are the ones that are like, there's some of us out here that are trying and you just aren't giving us a chance. Well, Bob, you're 67 years old. What do you want me to do? Of course I don't want to give you a chance. Yes, I'm not dating my father. What do you want from me, Mark? You're sexualizing my body before you even have a conversation with me. What do you expect from me? User 6547829118512. I don't even know your first name. Who are you? What do you look like? Of course I'm not giving you a chance. Like, let's use our brains a little bit here, guys, okay? The only people I actually give a chance are people that I've had face-to-face conversations with. Even if we haven't met in real life, we've FaceTime, we've been on the screen, we've been face-to-face with each other. You can't connect over a DM, especially if you're not even my type in the first place. I don't know who you are. We're not friends. You don't have a profile picture. Your name's not in your bio. And your username says Big Daddy Mac. hey, can I take you out to dinner? No, who are you? Of course no woman is gonna go out on a date with you. But when you actually have a conversation or you're talking to someone and then they pick somebody else, that's when you're justified in saying, you know, I never get picked or whatever you guys want to complain about. Women don't feel safe. That's why they're not going out with you. It's not your personality. It's not that you're ugly. You haven't made her feel safe enough to go out with you. Stop blaming it on the women when it's probably your own doing. You know, I get picked second though. And I see them in person or over the phone or FaceTime. So that what does that say about me, I guess?
Oh, hell no! It's hard to take you seriously with that life resume. 3 kids, 2 baby daddies, damn. Here's another one looking for the Lord's next great warrior. These women don't want to settle down with the fathers of their children, yet they expect you to accept the situation. She walked away from stability to chase another man. This woman had 2 chances. The second man probably accepted her even though she already had 1 or maybe 2 kids. And what did she do? She left him. Now she's looking for someone else to take responsibility. At this point, her best bet is probably to find a man who's 50 or 55 years old. Maybe he doesn't want any more children and will stay with her. Because I seriously doubt a younger man is going to take that burden on. The last woman thinks that path is easy. By that age, many women have already replaced love with a cat and a bottle of wine. The reality is that waiting is not in a woman's favor because they've run into the wall, and the wall doesn't forgive. We've reached the end of the video. But before you go, here are a couple of questions for you. Would you consider a relationship with a single mother of 3 as one of your options? Or is that a deal breaker for you? By the time you're 30, you finally have the ability to choose wisely as a man. Do you take advantage of that? Or do you still let the social pressure to settle down influence your decisions? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Your support means a lot to us and motivates us to keep creating content. Stay tuned for the next video from the wall.